Okay, hello, welcome to Locked In. This is the open mic show which has been brought back now 3 times because the UK has been in lockdown 3 times. So every time the country goes into lockdown, guess what? Just like a cancer tumour, we come back.
Fuck off, Boris, you fucking yee ass haircut, bald head fuck. Sorry.
We know he's a bald head fuck. Like, what's new? Anyway, my name is Kym Nash. I am your MC tonight. I'm currently wearing a very weird fashion sense right now. I'm wearing a very smart shirt with jogging bottoms. What fucking mistake did I make?
Kim, it's no surprise.
Like, when did I decide to go, I'm going to look...
I got a boner anyway, so you're lucky.
You know, when did I make the decision to go from, yeah, I'm going to dress really smart to half-arse it? Like, all in or all out, as I say. Or as Michael's mother has said on multiple occasions. All in or out. Well, anyway, as I said, my name is Kym Nash. I am your MC tonight. A couple of things to get out of the way. We've got some really good acts tonight. Some who haven't been on our show in a while. Some who have. Some who keep coming back because they're whores. Michael.
That's my mother.
Yeah, I know, right? Your mother owes me 20 quid still. Cool. Right. Anyway.
She owes me 20 quid.
Couple of things to get out of the way before we, get on with the show. That's a shit German accent. The show.
The show.
The show. I'm gonna stop doing German accents before someone brands me as racist. Right. So a couple of things to get out of the way. First of all, tomorrow night.
The Germans are famous for their sense of humour.
I know, right? Have you seen the Germans episode of Faulty Towers?
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about
the interesting thing about that episode is that the German bit is only about 2 minutes, but it's the bit everybody remembers.
Exactly. But we'll talk about that later on. You can do that in your set if you want, Michael. But a couple of things to get out of the way. First of all, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock UK time, right here on the Reckless Comedy Facebook page, we do have a WIP preview. Those who don't speak comedian, work in progress. And it's mine. It's my show. Yes, I'm so self-obsessed, I had to name a show. Like, yeah. 7 o'clock tomorrow night, we have my first ever show, which I might, fingers crossed, might be taking the Guildford Fringe this year. So that's going to be fun. Woo! Don't cheer that. Don't cheer that.
No.
It's like, okay, unless you're going to cheer the fact that I'm losing my festival virginity, then I don't know.
I mean, you said
I think that's good news. I mean, that's fucking good news, man.
Yeah, thanks, Michael. Appreciation, thanks.
Yeah, you said
that is my rota of positive things to say for the rest of the year.
Woo! Cool. Okay, good. But yes, make sure you're here 7 o'clock tomorrow night for my preview of Kym Nash, Talk Too Much, Stay Too Long. Want to know why it's called Talk Too Much, Stay Too Long? You're going to find out tomorrow night. And alongside that show, you've got some amazing support acts who are going to be doing a bit of jokes for you. Being led, our MC for that show is Monkhouse.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
Right, Bob.
Now, can I just make this clear, Michael? If you're going to MC, can you not forget the fucking headliner?
Oh, yeah, it's that cunt, wasn't it? I forgot.
Yeah, because those who weren't here on Saturday, you might remember, Michael forgot the fucking headliner.
Well, it's all part of the fun, isn't it? You know.
You have one job, Michael. Anyway.
I've hand jobbed and blow jobs. That's it.
Great. Make sure you're here tomorrow, 7 o'clock for Kym Nash, Talk Too Much, Stay Too Long. Got some brilliant acts performing, being hosted by Michael.
And
some people performing tomorrow, Christine Knowlton, Bruno Interlandi. Who else? Gil Rosenberg. So Israel are joining us.
No, Gil, yeah.
And there is someone else, but I can't remember who. I'm not a cunt. I just can't remember them.
First rule, don't forget.
Yeah, thanks for the advice, mate. You forgot the fucking headliner.
That's what I was pointing out, man. You know, don't forget the eggs.
Yeah. Anyway, also Saturday, House Fire is
Kettle
back.
black.
House Fire is back on Saturday night. Make sure you're there. Some good acts
Yeah,
there.
Which I'm doing again.
Which is run by Michael as well. You self-obsessed bastard.
I am, yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to tell one or two jokes apart from plugging. Okay, so I think we have to give a big round of applause right now. Wait, because today is the final day that Donald Trump is in office.
Oh.
We're finally getting rid of that cunt. We're finally getting rid of that cunt after 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. Just say that. Just say that on the last day before Trump
Doesn't
gets
make
kicked
any
out.
difference,
Trump's
does it?
getting kicked out. Yay. Am I the only person who thinks when they do drag him out tomorrow, they're going to have to, like, do some sort of kinky BDSM shit to get him out? I'm expecting that.
S&M, yeah.
I hope that the police have to go in and they taser his fat old ass. And someone catches it on camera.
Violence, kids.
Yeah.
Cool.
Put it on YouTube.
Yeah, put it on YouTube. Talking about YouTube, anyone who's watching at home, please make sure you go subscribe to the Reckless Comedy Podcast YouTube channel, because that's where we post all our shows. We're streaming to YouTube right now. So anyone who doesn't want to be on YouTube, you're a bit fucked. You're a bit fucked now.
Yeah, you're a bit fucked. You're a bit fucked like Shane Dawson's cat.
Okay, enough about big YouTubers. Obviously, go subscribe over there.
The old pussy joking. Go on.
You'll also get to see our improv sketches. And talking about improv sketches, we do have one from the Reckless Improv Troupe tonight. It's a very funny sketch. I'll explain more when we get to that. If you don't mind. Thank you very much. That's so British. Also, tonight, 2 o'clock. Tonight, I'm not even doing any jokes right now. Tonight, 2 a.m. UK time, the Backline open mic. I am going to be there. Yes, I am going to attempt to stay up until 5 in the morning. Let's see what else we can get people to applause to. Crack cocaine. Heroin. Michael's mother being a prostitute.
Oh.
Yeah, thank you for giving my mother the clap, because normally it's the other way around.
Okay, moving on. Ladies and gentlemen, I think, shall we get this show on the road? Have I talked?
Yes.
Woo! Now you see why I called the show Talk Too Much, Stay Too Long now. You're starting to see. See? No. I'll shut up now. Anyway, right, here we go. So, where's the running order? There it is. Good. Okay, I promise I know what I'm doing. Unlike Michael. Anyway, right, here we go. First act tonight. This guy is absolutely brilliant. He's been on a few times. I've just forgotten that he's backstage. Oops. Fuck. But this next guy, he's brilliant. He's always on here. He loves coming on. Not coming on me, he doesn't come on me.
Come on, Eileen.
He doesn't come on me. This guy's absolutely brilliant. Where is he? Rob, you ready? Even if you're not, you're pretty much fucked. Please welcome the brilliant Robert Doughty.
Hello, thank you very much. I haven't come on Kym, but I have come in Mike's mum several times, and I've got class.
I think everybody has. Yeah. I'd be more worried if you hadn't.
Good. Say hi anyway, Mike. So I'm from Gloucester. You can probably tell just by. Hang on a minute. Let me just turn my micro. That's better. Yeah, I'm from Gloucester. Not a bad place. Beautiful cathedral. Has its own cake shop, run by our most famous resident, Rose West. So Yeah, it's been a shit year, like Kim said. Donald Trump is going to be gone tomorrow, which is very, very good news. But we've had a shit year, haven't we? We've had the COVID-19 lockdown after lockdown and panic buying. Now, panic buying, a lot of people have looked down upon this, but I do understand the logic in the stockpiling of toilet paper. Because I have to admit that every time I watch the news, I shit myself. Plus, the amount of Pornhub we must all be getting through by now. And who'd have thought that this handshake is now safer than this? But on the subject of toilet paper, I actually bought some the other day. I went to Asda, and you can't be very fussy about what toilet paper you get, but I got some toilet paper, and when I brought it home, I didn't notice something until later. It says on here, enriched with a wintry fragrance. When I have a shit, I don't imagine that it's going to have a wintry fragrance. Normally, I smell shit. However, I am impressed, if I'm honest with you, because it's very nice, especially after a Vindaloo. But also, in the night, I live on my own, and I often need a piss. And at my age, when I take a piss, I often miss and piss on the floor. Now, 43 years old, you'd think that I would clean it up straight after. Well, now I don't have to, because this has got a very wintry fragrance. So I don't smell it. I just get that. It's brilliant. And also for wanking purposes as well, I have a wintry fragrance that Michael's mum was quite impressed by. So what else has been going on? Well, of course, we got the vaccine rolling out, and I don't know about you, but I am very pleased by this news. I welcome it. But there are a lot of people who are telling you how unsafe the vaccine is. But in the last 10 months, when have we been safe anyway? We're not allowed to go outside because we're worried about putting our friends on ventilators or finishing off our grandparents. So to me, a vaccine to cure a worldwide pandemic makes total sense. Because when are we worried about safety anyway? Think about it. The days when it was your birthday and you were allowed in a pub and your friend would buy you a drink. Normally, when he brought it back to your table, there would be steam and bubbles coming off the top of it. It looked like something out of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It had everything in there. It had gin, it had rum, it had whiskey, it had vodka, it had Jaeger bomb, it had hand sanitizer, it had Novichok. And not once when they brought the drink back to you, your friend, did you look at the drink and say to him, "What the fuck's this? I'm not drinking that, it's not safe." Because it's free. But it's also the scaremongering we're getting from the anti-vaxxers. And there's lots of stories about what the vaccine might contain. I've heard many things like microchips. Well, I quite like microchips. I like any sort of chips. Chocolate chips. Any chips. You know, I don't mind they're small. At least it saves me having to wait at McDonald's drive-thru at the moment because it's there for hours. So, yeah, if that's got that in there. Baby fetuses. That's the other one they were telling you. And the best one, but there was another one, which was the semen and saliva sample of Charlie Sheen. Actually, that last one I made up. But the news is that the two before that were made up by the anti-vaxxers anyway. But the best one I heard of what a vaccine would contain was apparently to find a vaccine for COVID, for their livers, 1 billion sharks will have to be killed. 1 billion sharks, yet leading the way on finding the vaccine was Oxford in England. 1 billion sharks, Oxford in England? Because they always had that problem on boat race, don't they? The rowers rowing down the Thames being chased down by 100 tiger sharks. I expect the first year it happened, it wasn't even a race. Oxford and Cambridge, leisurely having a row down the Thames, and one day, Oxford Cambridge, what? Look behind you, huh? Ah, shark! Shit! No wonder they row so quick. Anyway, that's been my time. Thank you for listening. Good night.
Give it up for Robert, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Well done. Right, couple of things to talk about there. Vaccines. So, yes, there's a vaccine going. And one of the things people were saying about the vaccine is that it could give you autism. And I'm like, I've already got autism. So was the vaccine already invented? Like, was it? Did I get the vaccine and then nearly 20 years later, they're going to give me another dose of autism? It's like, I don't want any autism. I'm already autistic as it is. Why do you think I'm a comedian in the first place? I'm not saying all comedians are autistic.
I'm reporting that now.
Oh, fuck you. Anyway, but yes, that was interesting. It's always good having Rob on the show. We love Rob. I'm glad you came on Michael's mother. I'm glad. That's a fucking task in itself, to be fair. Because she's so fucking huge. Like, she's like a fucking whale. Michael's hated me for this. Anyway, before we move on to our next act, well, I thought I'd show you some of my recent messages I've been having, because I think some people on Facebook might think I'm a porn star. Let me explain to you why. Okay? So this is going to be interesting. Let me explain. Okay, all these are message requests. Okay? I'm going to go through the last message requests from like the last 10 days. So the first one was, this is going to take a while. It's, would you like to join Cam with me? Next one is, would you like to join Cam with me? I'm very horny. Got to go through them even more. Yeah, it's like this, ready? Hey, come on, make love to me here. No thanks. Pretty much, I'm getting messages from porn stars, and they're not even good looking ones. Like, if you're going to message me about having sex with you, at least put some effort in. I love how I'm saying that, and there is actually a female watching in the background. I'm getting cancelled in the morning. That's what's happening. I'm getting fucking cancelled. Anyway, right, moving on to our next act. Because this guy is brilliant. Talking about this next act, there was one person who actually sent this act this way. Where is she? There she is. She ain't getting out of this one. Hang on. Right, so below me is Phoebe. Phoebe sent our act this way. Okay? So, thank Phoebe. So, thank Phoebe. Anyway,
I invite those of you.
I can hear something. I don't know what it was, but anyway, right. Anyway, moving on. Right, our next act is absolutely brilliant. He was here on Saturday making his debut. He's asked for everyone to be on screen for some reason. Don't ask me. I just have to take requests like a porn star. Right, please welcome. I'm going to get your name wrong anyway. It's not going to work. You know what? I'm just going to hand over to PP to introduce. Otherwise, I'm going to end up getting branded as something again. No? Okay, cool. No? Okay. Right, just do it. Anyway, please welcome Ayub Tommy.
Hey. Hello. Ayub Tommy. I'm half African living in Slovakia. And for some reason I look like Middle Eastern. I know it. Yeah. I cannot change it now, it's too late. So it's quite personal. So this is really hard for me, just because I look like a Middle Eastern. I cannot do things you can do, I cannot say, "Oh, hurry up, tick, tack, tick, tack." It's awful, I cannot even run, especially not at the airports, Hey, sir, what? It looks suspicious, right? So, and I'm not even Muslim, but I get it. There is some similarity, right? They're not that hot as I am, right? I know that, but there is some similarity. And I have to admit, most of you, like white people, you're really pretty. I don't know how you do it. Probably just, throw out the ugly eye, the ugly kids when they're born. We tried it. It didn't work, And yeah, I mean, no one wants to have ugly child, right? I mean, yeah, I love when parents say, I don't really care about the gender. I don't care, as long as he or she is healthy. I mean, seriously? Oh, all right. So let's see. Okay, imagine Jessica. Okay, Jessica is 16, single, and some people have faces, and on the face they've got spots. Okay, Jessica has spots, and under those spots there is some face growing. Yeah, her blind father. Yeah, her blind brother reads stories, every night, like from Braille. Yeah, funny story about it. I once convicted my female friend that I've got something tattooed in Braille on my penis. Yeah, I mean, I was happy because she was reading very slowly. Okay, so back to Jessica, right? She's this really ugly girl with legs in shape of letter X. One eye is going there, the other is going there, but she's healthy, She really is. She comes to her mother and she says, "Mom, I'm so happy that I'm healthy, It's really something nice. I could have boyfriend, but I'm healthy. So, thank you." So, yeah, I mean, well, in Slovakia, it's kind of similar because, mothers drink a lot while smoking, I think Slovak mothers, they don't have problems with alcohol. They've got it without it. In Slovakia, there is saying, don't do funny faces. When you do funny face and your mother says, "Oh, please don't do it. You're going to stay like that forever." I think that might be matter with Stephen Hawking. Imagine Stephen Hawking. Look at me, baby. you're going to stay like that for the rest of your life. No, you know, and they brought him a computer and stuff like that. I mean it. Talking about, you know, parenthood, I didn't have good relationship with my parents. Before I killed my mother, I mean, yeah. Last time my dad played with me was when I was in his testicles. So very long time ago, and my mother, she left me before I was born. So yeah, quite powerful, you know. But it taught me a lot. So I think you might be scared of me when you see me. You know, because I'm like Rambo, like Sylvester Stallone. I played in Rocky 2, Rocky 3, you know. Kym said he was porn star. In fact, we shot a couple of, you know, series together. And Michael Mother, because some people like it.
I think everybody likes.
Yeah. So, but I'm nice. You don't have to be scared of me. I really am. I was thinking about becoming the first black American president of the US. It didn't work though. Fuck you, Obama. So I was like, okay, I can be the second one. It's not a prop. It's still something, right? I can still be the second person of color elected, and then Donald J. Trump is the first orange person elected. I mean, seriously, you know, that's no funny. Yeah, it's been a shitty year. They said it was going to be better. 2021. It's the 19th of January. You could see zombies at Capitol, right? And I think Trump tweeted something. Oh, no, he didn't. You know why? because Twitter blocked him, and I think that's cool.
Hey.
Yeah, I've got family in Morocco. It's a very nice country. They're Muslims, like all of them. You know, they're listening to one song all over again. The one same song over and over again. I mean, how awful can it be? You know, imagine those terrorists at the school. You know, I'm going to, you know, bomb out at a shopping center. The one, I'm going to, you know, kill Christians. That's cool. And the other one who is so scared, they ask him, what are you going to do? And I will sing. But he cannot sing. I can. You know? So, that's his job. Do you know what is a favorite movie of children at Oncologia? Finding Chemo.
Oh! Oh, Jesus!
Oh!
And do you know what is? I'm going to finish it with this one. Do you know what is the concentration camp for cats called, like Meowswitz? Thank you.
Give it up! Give it up! Wow! Oh wow! Oh boy! Can I just say, Phoebe? That's a credit to you. If anything, that's a credit to Phoebe. Can we just give a big round of applause for Phoebe for sending in our way?
Oh. Thank you.
Guess who's not getting laid
I want
tonight?
to know what he means by white people are beautiful. I want to know what's he saying with that. What the fuck?
No,
Okay.
no misconception.
Moving on from potential racism. Moving on from that. It's good to have you here. You never know.
Be careful, mate.
Or maybe a few months, you might be headlining a show. Who knows? Just keep coming back every single show and you'll get there eventually. I've made a 3-year career out of it. So what? don't clap that, Michael. Don't clap that.
Positive, mate.
Just a quick question to Michael. Is your mother still alive by any chance?
Technically.
What do you mean fucking technically?
I don't know. I haven't seen a cunt for about 20 years now.
Well, that fucking helps, don't it?
Last time I saw her, she was getting bonked under a bridge somewhere. I don't know.
Okay, moving on.
Just left Gloucester.
Moving on.
I wouldn't know.
Michael, there's a time and a place to tell us about your mum's.
You asked me for fuck's sake.
Right.
You started it.
That's the bit of material I'm going to do. The segue. Recently,
You want to know?
anyone who's seen my shows recently, you might remember I have a slight comedic obsession with my mum's anus. And this comedic obsession has led to my mother, my very lovely mother, filing a cease and desist. Yep, and guess what? Unlucky for her, I'm worth fuck all. So, good luck trying to sue me,
Net
mother.
worth.
Anyway, right, moving on. Oh, God, this chair's so hard to move. It's like fucking banging Michael's mother. Right. Anyway, okay.
More than
Here we go.
hard.
So, right, your next act, ladies and gentlemen, he's a semi-regular on here. He took part in some of the Improv Central shows. Sadly, he didn't win. Unfortunately, he didn't win. And this next guy is brilliant. He looks like he's about to maybe fall asleep. Our next act, where is he? There he is. He's not even on his sofa. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get a round of applause from all across the world. Please give it up for the brilliant Emmanuel Paul.
I was slightly doing something. Slightly. But still, so good. Anyway, I was thinking to myself the other day, yeah, people get married for love, and yet they get divorced for money. And I think it should be people should just get simply divorced for just hate. And because the other day, yeah, I saw this boxer. He, got divorced from his wife, and the judge gave her half of everything he owned. Yeah, half his houses, half his cars, and half his titles. Yeah. So I'm thinking to myself, how the hell is she gonna defend them titles? You know, how is she gonna represent them belts? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense to me at all, because I feel sorry for her next man, because it's like inheriting someone's kids, but now you got to inherit a fight with Tyson Fury next week. You know, but the thing is, you know what? I feel sorry for all those comedians, who made jokes about God. You get me? And Jesus. Because at the end of the day, who's praying now? Who ain't working now? You ain't working shit. You get? Yeah, God send a pandemic to cancel all your asses. You're at home, no audience. You get me? But at the end of the day, I like doing stand-up gigs personally. You know, I don't like these gigs over these things. You know, because I like to intimidate people in person. Intimidate people over the internet, because that's not gangster, it don't work. Only walking on the road it works. You know? And the other day, yeah, I got stopped by police for the most stupidest thing, yeah, because I walked into a spider's web and I was like, then the police jumped out and said, "Where did you throw the crack, mate?" I said, "How do you mean? What crack?" And I said, "I see you doing all that." I said, "No, I just walked into a spider's web." What? He said to me, "I've heard that excuse before. Every time I've heard that excuse, I would have had a pound. And every time I heard that, I would have been a conservative voter." I'm like, I don't care about your opinion. But the thing is, I don't like to talk about voting. You know, I don't talk about voting because I don't get voted. You know, I don't talk about politics. But, you know, I don't understand. I don't tend to talk about things I don't understand. It's like the female orgasm, you know. I don't understand it, you know, but I do tend to come across it a lot. But the thing is, I think the female orgasm is a good reason, a good argument, yeah, for why God exists. You know, because it's like it doesn't make any sense why it happens. Because I think it's like, you know, it's like everyone gets a medal, you know, even if you come second, you know. I think that's a good reason why. I think that's a good reason why, you know. And it's like while we're all at home, sitting comfortably, paying our council tax for the roads we're not using, you know, I'm pissed about that. We should all, you know, sign a petition so we can get a percentage of our road tax back, you know, because we're not out there using their roads. We're stuck indoors, you know, except for you guys, you know. But I believe that tattoos, yeah, do not make you have a good personality. They're not a substitute for a good personality, you know. They don't make you more interesting on the inside, just on the outside, you know. And if you're dark skinned, don't get a tattoo. Because when you do get a tattoo, if you're dark skinned, you look like a burn victim. You know? Because I saw my friend's arm, I was like, ooh, how did you burn yourself there? He said, "Oh, that's a picture of my mum." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry about that." You know, because the thing is, yeah, I have a daughter, you know, and the thing is, yeah, I call her, she's slightly my pension plan, you know, because I got her playing tennis, yeah. But she says to me, "Oh, Dad, I don't like tennis, yeah." And I'm like, "I don't like my job neither, you know. Let's just compromise." And the thing is, yeah, and I said to her, "Oh, Dad, but you don't like a job, then why don't you change it?" I said, "Look, I won't get sponsored by Nike for doing admin, you know. Just imagine that. Just imagine the advert, admin. Just do it, Nike. You know, it don't flow too well." And like, we were walking through the park the other day, yeah, and my daughter's like, "Oh, Dad, I remember this park. I have so many fun memories." And I was like, "Yeah, me too. This is where you were conceived." And then she was like, "Oh, Dad, I like those swings over there." And I was like, "Yeah, I like those swings too." That's where I had your, you know. Me and your mama did a lot of stuff. It's like, and it's weird nowadays how women, yeah, they want flawless skin and yet have a jaded personality. You know, it's like talk about taking a rough with the smooth. You know, what a contrast. You know, it just don't resonate with me. You know, you're all smooth and contoured on the inside, and inside you're just a jaded, hearted bitch who just wants to tear my heart out and leave me on the roads begging for. No, sorry, that's and the thing is now, a bad attitude, you know. I don't see the problem with a bad attitude, you know. You don't get new friends. You're alone all the time. No one asks to borrow any money. You know, I'm still looking for the downside to a bad attitude. And if you know anyone, please tell me. You know, when I was happy the other day, yeah, when the BBC stopped filming third world children in Africa, I was so happy. I was like, yes, now they're doing it in Swansea instead. So I was like, whoa, they're going to all the way to Swansea to film all those poor third world children. You know. Anyway, I'm Emmanuel Paul. Good night.
Woo! Give it up for Emmanuel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Emmanuel. Emmanuel, have that joint on yourself, mate. Have it on yourself. Anyway, that was fun. If there's anyone from Swansea watching, fuck off. Just simple. Swansea, fuck off. No one likes you anymore. You're you know, Gloucester's little baby brother. I don't know. I'm making shit allegations here. Right. Okay. So comics. Is it fair to say we all have goals? Yeah, we all have goals. You know, some people want to do Edinburgh Fringe. Some people want to do the New York Comedy Festival. Me, I want to get called a cunt by Sir Bob Geldof. Look, come on, like. Although, to be fair, Bob Geldof is a bit of a cunt himself. He hasn't had a wash in years. Like, have you seen Bob Geldof? He looks like a fucking tramp.
Yeah, but this is sorry. Can I interrupt here? This is just like the intelligence of today's people, which is that Bob Geldof does all this wonderful work saving hundreds of African kids, and people say, "Yeah, but he dresses fucking awful." I'm like, fuck it, you know.
Michael, this isn't a fucking debate.
Mass debate. Sorry.
And moving on. Right. Okay. Next up. Right. Your next act. He's just about to come on. This guy's done a few shows. He loves coming back. I promise I don't bully him. I promise. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Ryan Stannard.
Oh no. See everyone, this is why I do not fucking go out anymore, because I feel under the weather right now. I mean, wow, it's ridiculous. What the?
Warning has been detected for your safety and the authority have been back. You will be taken to a hospital.
Shut the fuck up! All I did was cough. You don't have to call authorities on me. Oh shit! Where's my gun? Oh, there's my gun. Okay, right, cool. And yeah, let's load it up. Oh yeah. Right, I'm fucking ready for it. Bastards. At least, well, they shouldn't be here that soon, so I think we can continue. So yes, my name is Ryan Stannard, and I come from South Africa, and recently I wanted to write a poem for my friend called Saffron. Now, Saffron is from Maputo in Mozambique. So, my friend Edward sent me this poem to do. So, here it goes. Roses are red, violets are blue. Saffron's ego has gotten a bit bigger. That is because he's a huge public figure, and that's why I would never ever say anything racist about him, because I know that I'd get fucked up by him. There you go. You may applaud.
Yay.
Thank you. Yes. So yeah, no. It's been shit this year. Everyone at 11:59 p.m. on the 31st of December last year. Oh yay, 2021! Oh yes, is this going to be the end of the virus? Mr. Boris Johnson. Fuck no. Lockdown number 3 happening very soon. But put it into his MacBook notifications. And then, yeah, we went into lockdown. Now, I had a test for COVID-19. And I was staying positive. Well, do you know what? Right, that is something that you do not want to say to someone who has COVID-19. I hope you stay positive during this time. Because it will end up most likely in that bastard coming to your house, slapping you across the face and giving you COVID-19. But yeah, no, so it came back negative. Thank fuck, and I mean thank fuck, because it's nearly Friday night, and I mean just imagine fucking your girlfriend while she had COVID. I mean, her orgasm and your orgasm wouldn't be this standard. It'd be. I mean, Jesus Christ, it would sound like you're choking on a cow's dick or something. I mean, fucking hell. But yeah, no. Now I was high the other day. No fucking surprise there. And I went to bed on that night, you know, high as fuck. And in my dream, my cat appeared. And for some reason, the Concorde plane was there. Now, I sort of know why she was in that dream, because she's got a massive fucking nose. And I'm sorry, if anyone walked onto a plane and the flight attendant was a cat, you'd think that you were off your fucking tits the whole time. But yeah, no, so going back to COVID, I had it back in March. Can we get an R about that? No, don't fucking worry. I don't want your fucking sympathy. You can shove it up your fucking ass all I care. So yeah, no, so when I had COVID, my girlfriend came over every single day to care for me, which was nice. So in solitary, I made her a poem. And when she was giving me my food one evening, my dinner, it was actually a pasta chicken carbonara. Tasted like shit. Sorry, hun. Hope you're not fucking watching this. But she fucking probably is as well. Whoopsie. But yeah, no. So when she came up and gave me my dinner, I said, look, I know you're depressed, so I've written you this poem. Do you want to hear it? Instead of her going, oh, yes, Ryan. Oh, this is going to be so romantic. She went, yeah, go on then. I'm going to fucking say it or what? And I'm just there like, hey, I'm the one supposed to be fucking suffering here, you cunt. Oh, God. You know, I really have to stop calling her a cunt. Hence why I'm getting beaten up all the time. So, yeah, no, so she said that. And, well, I was going to say it anyway because I'm a prick. So I said this. Roses are red, violets are blue. Do you have coronavirus? Because I can't stop looking at you. And all I felt across my face the second afterwards was this. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Ryan Stannard. Thank you very much. Good night.
Give it up for Ryan, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very, very much. Definitely not heard the Saffron poem in a while. I just wanted to mention after Emmanuel's set, the last time me and Emmanuel were doing a physical gig together, he started shouting at people with a frisbee. So that's fun. I'll just also clarify, we do have that video.
Yes! I filmed it. I filmed it, by the way, so credit to me.
I was there. Anyway, moving on. So, for the next 6 or 7 minutes, instead of me blabbering on, our very good friends at the Reckless Improv troupe, recently made a sex scene. What could go wrong? You know, what could go possibly wrong? You know, it's a sex scene. What could happen? Honestly, someone tell me something that could go wrong with Chase Brody at the helm, despite having very bad internet, making a sex scene. What could go wrong? I'll tell you what could go wrong is if one of the people has Tourette's.
Just to put
that into perspective.
What makes him tick?
Yeah, I know, right? Jimmy Carr, fuck off. Anyway, right, so for the next 6 or 7 minutes, I'm going to hand over to a pre-recorded sketch, which the Reckless Improv Troupe has kindly allowed us to, play. And ever wondered why improv troupes don't do sex scenes? Here we go. This is why. Chris, are you ready for your situation?
Yes.
Debbie is now about to call you, okay? And what is about to happen is, Jenny, could you spotlight Debbie for me? What is about to happen, Chris, is Debbie is going to ring you whilst having sex. what could go wrong? And I'm going to tell you how long this is going to go on for. You've got to do this for 8 minutes. Are you ready? Are you ready, Chris? Debbie looks like she's just waiting to be fucked. Anyway, right. And cue Debbie.
There's a dick in my mouth. Can you hear me? We're in the middle of a 69 and I think, it's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck. Good. I've never been able to unlock my jaw like a snake before until right now. Wow. I can even make words with this huge cock. Wow.
Come on, Chris. Keep speaking.
Fuck shit. The technical term is unhinged. Fuck cunt. It's if you unhinge your jaw. Fuck slip.
Yeah. What's the term with whatever he just did with his tongue? Whoa.
Well, fuck shit. Tongue punch. I don't.
He might have. Yeah, that sounds right. It felt like a tongue punch right on my clit.
You don't. You guys are both wearing condoms, so hopefully, phone bag slut. Because you don't want to make sure you're not spreading anything.
Wait, I'm gonna put you on speaker. This is hot. He just called me a slut.
Oh, who did? Cockbite.
You. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Keep talking.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Come, ass fuck. You.
Oh yeah.
Are you guys consensual?
Pause.
It wasn't at first, but I'm into it now.
Pause. Debbie, I want more arousal out of you. Right, how can I say this? Make it feel like I'm there watching you get fucked whilst on the phone. Don't take that literally, okay? Chris, get your dick out.
I know that you have one hand on me and
you.
you're sucking on my clit and this nasty guy's talking to me on the phone, but can you please squeeze my nips with your hand, your other hand? Yeah! Oh! That feels so good. Oh my god. Call me a dirty whore again. I like that.
If I whore slut,
my dad used to call me that. Oh my god.
Face cunt. Hey, if you face cunt, maybe.
I'm listening. You want me to call you daddy or something? It's so hot.
Cock bite ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
And anything that I could doorknob help to do to move things along.
Yeah. Just keep talking dirty. Just keep talking.
Pause. I want this sex call fed up.
So hard to beg
right?
and like.
Hey, hang on, Debbie. Silence. What's gonna happen is Debbie. I want you to be fucked even quicker. Turn up the speed to 8. Oh fucking hell! Here we go. Right, Chris, get ready to react to this. Keep in character. I want more horniness from you.
Tell me.
Go,
Tell me. Please tell me.
You're really
Tell me you're a dirty slut.
Well, listen, slit punch. You're really going. Oh my god!
Tell him what to do to me. Tell him what to do to me.
You probably want to keep on ramming and if she punch, come down. If you really, wow, look at you! Holy shit, you're a champ. Cock bitch. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it. Look like you're enjoying it. I'm enjoying myself. I'm really you look so much better cunt than my wife. She had a thing about multiple partners at once. You look like you can handle a person pretty cunt really well. I have a thing that usually there's underage people involved.
Really?
Well, apparently,
Oh, that's hot. That's really hot.
well, shit, bitch. Okay, cock ass. Titty punch. I'm trying to recover from this deranged elucid. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, there. This is. You have some Mickey Mouse ears to put on. I can talk about. That would really.
Oh.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse. Mouse fuck. That would move things along nicely. This is much better than my wife would do. Come dump would talk about. She would just she was waiting. Now that one of us is on our knees, would you marry me? Shit.
And you wonder why those guys haven't been employed by any other place. Anyone? Can I just say, is anyone else feeling slightly uncomfortable after watching that? Yeah? Yes. I can definitely tell Kurt is feeling slightly uncomfortable watching that back.
You've got a boner, let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, I do.
Do you have a boner just from watching that sketch back?
Definitely.
He's not denying anything.
Silence is a sign of agreement.
Yeah, could I just say, I do feel sorry for anyone watching at home who had to turn their volume off because of that. That was
Let's just hope that there was no Let's just hope that there wasn't any underage children watching.
Saying that, if there were any children watching, first thing I've got to say, what the fuck are you doing here? Get out! Yes, you out. The door's that way.
No.
Thank you. Not you. Oh, okay. Now he has fucked off. Oops. Oops. Anyway, right. Moving on to our second half, which was fun. I do feel sorry if anyone felt uncomfortable. Did anyone have any females present whilst that was playing? Because if you did, you might be getting divorced in the morning.
My dog was listening, and she was uncomfortable. She was.
Your dog. Hang on. I have to clarify this. Your dog was watching the sketch where you had Tourette's.
Yeah. She was blushing. She was blushing.
Wow. Oh, that's horrible. Can I just clarify? If anyone wants to see the whole of that sketch, can I just clarify? That whole sex scene sketch goes on for 16 minutes. Okay, I've given you the first 6 or 7 minutes. So if you want to watch the rest of that sketch, go over to the Reckless Comedy YouTube channel, and you'll find us over there. And you'll also get to see why those guys haven't been employed by anyone yet. Now you know why Chase is having to do it in his basement. Anyway, right, moving on to our penultimate act. This guy is absolutely brilliant. I'm highlighting myself for this intro. This guy has a cousin or brother called Bob.
Oh, so, God.
Yeah, fuck you.
Bob's your uncle. Bob's your uncle.
This guy is also fucking known as the Reckless Comedy cancer tumour. Because just like a cancer tumour, he keeps coming back. I do apologise. To anyone who may be dying of cancer. And also, if you are dying of cancer, why watch this show? Why this? Why the fuck this? Anyway.
You've got other things on your mind, haven't you?
Yeah, you got other things like dying.
Anyway, things like the Spice Girls.
Also, this guy is also emceeing tomorrow's preview of Stay Too Long. Please welcome the brilliant Michael, not Bob, Monkhouse.
Hello. Oh, God. Yeah, thanks for that. What a great introduction. Yeah, thanks for that. So, how you doing? You doing all right?
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, that's the level of energy I want to maintain. Let's keep that going. My name is Michael Monkhouse, Michele Convento, if you're on Google Translate. I've actually been asked to take all the swearing out of my act. Good night. No, seriously, I'm joking. Comedy. Seriously, though, people have asked me to stop talking about the Spice Girls. I said, fine, if that's what you want, what you really, really want. To stop right now, thank you very much. Then goodbye, my friend. Because too much of one thing is bad enough. Yeah. There's always one Spice Girls fan who gets that. And it's normally me. So I'm going to do one Spice Girls joke. Is that all right? Just one. Can I do that? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm going to fucking do it anyway. I don't give a shit what you think. So anyway, here we go. I told Jerry Halliwell from the Spice Girls. I told Jerry Halliwell she had a clandestine relationship with my pet kangaroo. She wasn't convinced. She said, "Is your wallaby my lover?" I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. My best friend said that Melanie C is a girl next door, so I moved in with him. Every day in London, a man moves house. He must be knackered. My best friend said, I grew up with the Spice Girls. I say, then why did you move out? Emma Bunton, Baby Spice. Yeah, every vicar's favourite Spice Girl, Baby Spice. What a disappointment that was for them. But anyway, Emma Bunton was actually the last person to join the Spice Girls. This is absolutely true. I read it on Wikipedia, so it must be true. Emma Bunton was the last person to join the Spice Girls. She was a replacement for a young lady called Michelle Stevenson. Michelle just wasn't fitting in with the Spice Girls, you know? I mean, she was a great singer. She was a great songwriter. She was a great dancer. Which is probably why she wasn't fitting in with the fucking Spice Girls. Did you know that if you lay all the Spice Girls CDs in a long line on the ground, you get really bored? And I learned that out the hard way. No, because what I thought was hilarious with the Spice Girls was they did a film. It's hilarious. No, but in particular because the Spice Girls did a film called Spice World, and everybody who went to watch that film, apart from me, everybody who went to watch that film came out of the cinema and said, it's not very good. I'm like, of course it's not very good. It's a fucking Spice Girls film, mate. What are you expecting? Yeah. What are you expecting from sort of Ingmar Bergman script, Ken Loach social commentary, you know? Dustin Hoffman acting, of course not very good. It's a fucking Spice Girls film, you stupid bastard. Because hang on, got someone coming. Anyway, I've been living in Rome now. I love it when people say all the way from Rome on Zoom. Well, it's Zoom, isn't it? So I'm not in the next fucking room for all the effort I've made. But anyway, no, seriously. After 20 years living in Rome, I've finally found a great place to work. London. Fuck all here, believe me. I've started a new Facebook page for people who never fuck, so pretend they'd rather be socializing. It's called Expats in Rome. This is Rome 20 years ago. Fucking bus ain't coming. This is Rome now. I've got this awesome application on my telephone. It says fucking bus ain't coming. That's progress. Life's shit, isn't it? You know, you wait 30 minutes for a bus, nothing turns up, and then all of a sudden still nothing fucking turns up, does it? What did John Lennon say to Mussolini? I know you're worried, but nothing to get hung about.
Oh.
What did John Lennon say to Mussolini the next day? Let me take you down. Sorry, I'm getting a bit distracted here. It's fucking around. Speaking of which, my mother, my sister, and my uncle said, you've got to help. We're obsessed with 70s disco. I said, it's okay. We are family. And I will survive. First, I was afraid. I was petrified, actually. But anyway. My dad said, you got to help. I'm obsessed with Frankie Goes to Hollywood. I said, relax. Don't do it. My mother said, I'm obsessed with One Direction. I said, fuck off then, you stupid bitch, because they're shit. Really. No, there's no joke coming. They really are shit. Because people say, Michael, you can't love the Spice Girls and hate One Direction because they're exactly the same. And it's true, they are the same. Spice Girls, One Direction, I'm watching 5 cunts.
Hey.
But didn't see that coming, in the words of the blind prostitute. Do you like that one? No, seriously, I read in Wikipedia, so it must be true, again. 5,000, Syria, 5,000 men ready to enter. I thought, that's not Syria, that's my mother. Seriously, yeah, I'm joking here, but I think my mother's into pop music. I do. She said, I want to get my hands on some Randy Newman. Don't know what she meant. My dad keeps lecturing me about my Madonna obsession. I said, Papa, don't preach. My dad is a failed epileptic. No great shakes. My dad has green fingers. Cunt's been dead for 6 months. Not surprised. I'm joking here, but I want to talk about incest for a moment. Incest, I can relate to that. I tried incest just once, but I'm sworn to secrecy about who it was with. Mum's the word. Mum's the word. Incest, pornography, that's good family viewing. Incest, family, shit like that. So anyway, I think my time's up, so I'm going to fuck off now. I'm going to finish with my English joke. If you don't speak English, because I know there are some Americans watching, sorry about that. I'm going to try anyway. So here we go. What brand's your t-shirt? Guess. I don't know. What brand's your fucking t-shirt? That's all from me. You've been mediocre as usual. Glad that's over. Thank you, mate.
Give it up for my girls. Give it up. Good. Like I say, guys, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock UK time, nearly 24 hours ago, you will have Monkhouse hosting the support segment, which is 40 minutes of support. So that's how much support I need at a fucking show. Like 40 minutes of better comics. Anyway, but make sure you're here for that. Talk too much, stay too long. Find out what it was like growing up for me in a very Catholic family. Talking about Catholic family, my dad is Irish and he's also an alcoholic. Buy one, get one free. You know? Buy one, get one free. You get an alcoholic and you get an Irishman at the same time. What's not to like? Anyway, moving on. Time for our headliner. Because I'm MCing, I can actually fucking remember the MC. So he knows what he's on about. Sort of. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just winging it. Sorry. I had to do that. Yeah, anyway. Right. Are you ready for your headliner?
Yeah.
Good. One person. Good. 2. Right. Good. This guy looks very similar to our good old Tourette's friend in the improv group, Chris. He looks very similar to Chris. But let me assure you, he's not Chris. Maybe, I don't know. And this guy definitely doesn't have Tourette's as far as I'm concerned. I don't know him personally, I just know him through this. Anyway, please give it up for your headliner, the brilliant Kurt Seablom.
Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks for sticking around. So, 3 years into my marriage, I came home and my identical twin brother was fucking my wife. Yeah, I just all I could do was just yell, "Look at me go!" But you know, those weren't my tattoos. I was like, "What's going on?" I honestly, though, I mean, I should have seen the flags, you know, the red flags. Like as a twin, as an identical twin, I'm called his name quite a bit, you know, and it happens. But twice when I was intimate with my ex-wife, then she said, "Oh, Kurt's twin, Kurt's twin." That was a little on the nose to me, you know. And people asked me before, it's like, "Well, you guys are identical twins. Do you think maybe she thought he was you?" I said, "Well, this isn't Scooby-Doo, is it? Because if it was, it would make sense, you know." But no, it's not Scooby-Doo. This is what's really fucked up. I moved in with him to help him with his divorce, and he was unemployed. So my ex-wife cheated on me for a less successful me. I don't know what to do with that, you know? And of course I thought about revenge sex. I was like, you know what? Fine. Fuck my brother. Well, I'll fuck your sisters. Problem is, she didn't have any sisters. She had no sisters. A lot of brothers. She had a lot of brothers. Yeah. But you know, as you can imagine, something like that, it really changes you, you know, like there's just a lot of lasting problems. Like I can no longer masturbate in front of the mirror. You know, I just see my twin. I certainly can't masturbate any less, but definitely no more, you know. But I try to keep very optimistic about the whole thing. I forget, you know, but you know, and I've always been pretty optimistic. I've always been a glass half full, as long as my twin brother doesn't fuck it kind of guy, you know. And I mean, if there's any silver line to, you know, to this, we have 5 kids, and at least they look like me. At least they look like me. So that's, if there's a silver lining, that's it. But towards the end of our marriage, then I started seeing signs again, you know, that she was out all night. She wouldn't tell me where she's going. Because, you know, like trust is a really sacred thing. You have to build it, you know, it's a sacred trust. And when she threw the GPS tracker out from her car, the trust was gone, you know. So I went on Amazon and I was like, okay, I got to get another tracker, you know. But then I was like, Jesus Christ, do I really need to buy another fucking tracker? I mean, just to walk in on her, you know, banging someone again, you know, am I really going to get another tracker and just, you know, go through this crap again? That's what fucking stalkers do. I can track her phone for free. So, as a homage to Ryan Stannard's poems, I'm gonna enlighten you guys with a poem I wrote here.
Woo!
Thank you. Okay. My ex-wife went to the gym 30 days a month, but it only made her stretch marks worse around her mouth and cunt. Anywho, thank you. So, you know, one of the things I've discovered about myself during lockdown, and a fucked up marriage, is that I'm really not a very masculine guy. You know, I love embroidery. You know, I really do. I love kids. I'm sentimental. I only drink tea. I'm basically an amalgamation of Downton Abbey in a yeah. But my mother, she taught me to embroider when I was little, and during lockdown, I started teaching my kids to embroider. I got 5 kids, like I said, and 4 of them are girls. So when I got I was like, hey, the sewing's coming out pretty good. These are good stitches. Let's go get some patterns from the store. They'll put them on T-shirts like all the cool kids are doing. So while I was looking at through some patterns, there was one called the Woodland Set. I was like, oh, that's cool. There can be something masculine. There can be some guy stuff in there, you know. But yeah, there was a lot of fairies, a lot of flowers, and all that stuff. But then there was also mushrooms. It's like, there we go. That's masculine. Because what's a mushroom after all? It's a dirt boner. It's a dirt. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna sew that on my T-shirts. So I was going to meet a woman. I met her online, and I was going to meet her at a tea shop. Now, it's technically a coffee shop. Like I said, I only drink tea, so fuck it. It's a tea shop to me. And I said to her, hey, I'm just finishing up my T-shirt. Here's my T-shirt, just so you know I'm not full of shit. Yeah. Huh? I was like, you know, I'll wear my mushroom T-shirt. And she said, and I quote, there is no way in hell we're going to have a first date with you wearing a mushroom shirt. So I wore a Hawaiian shirt. But underneath that Hawaiian shirt was my mushroom shirt, because that's the kind of beta male I am. Yeah. And, you know, here's the thing, too. I don't think that embroidery is very feminine. I think it's kind of masculine. Case in point, in the 80s, there was a movie about a very tough guy who did embroidery. I'm talking, of course, about Rambo, First Blood. Yeah. You remember when he got that he banged up his arm, all bloody? What did he take out of a survival kit? An embroidery kit. That's right. He started stitching that baby up. So I don't think it's very feminine, you know. But anyways, about the tea. I do love tea, and yeah, I mean, I know you know, talking to Brits. I mean, in the UK, you guys love tea as well. I'm a bit of a tea snob here. At least that's, you know, consider me. But I don't drink bagged tea. You know, to me, it's too repressive. You know, that's how liberal I am. You know, free, like only loose leaf tea, or as I call it, free range tea. That's how liberal I am. And you know, so when I go on dates to have tea, I have to remind myself, by the second cup of tea, you need to tell them that you're sentimental. And in hearing myself say that, I know I probably don't have to tell them I'm sentimental if I'm saying I have to say this by the second cup of tea. Nonetheless. Sorry, COVID. Anyway, but I am sentimental, and I don't want to be watching like movie trailers before a movie and then see something like a Monster Calls and then just me gushing like a little girl and then her be like, wow, I can never watch TV with this guy. I just wanted to be upfront and her to be aware. But the thing is too, like I love kids. So we have 5 kids, and I remember saying to my wife at the time, now my ex-wife, looked in the living room and they're all on the couch. And I said to her, you know, there's still more room on that couch. And she said, no more kids. We're getting a smaller couch. So that. But and also like for antiques, like, man, I mean, Sunday is American football here. But to me, I would rather go antique shopping. You know, to me, you know, exactly, a fine, you know, a bone china tea set. That's my MVP. That's my Super Bowl right there. Because, you know, here's the thing: you could get a nice coffee table that, you know, was from the 60s, and it sat next to that chair, and it saw the civil rights struggle on TV. Or you could go to IKEA or Target and get a shitty coffee table that saw you struggle with an Allen wrench for 4 hours. You know, which one would you want? You know, now the magical thing about antique stores is they all have their own story. It's all really cool old stuff. Unless you're old. Then it's just your stuff. Guys, that's my 10. I'm Kurt Siebelm. You guys have an awesome day, night, all that stuff. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Woo! Give it up for Kurt, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, we love you, Kurt. Can we just give another round of applause for Kurt? Because he looks like Chris. He's essentially Chris. But he did that improv show whilst having COVID.
Yeah.
Who does that? What batshit crazy thing was going through your head?
That wasn't me. That was Chris.
Same thing.
Chris doesn't have COVID. Kurt does.
Kurt, yeah, that's how it is. Kurt has COVID. And that proves our point. Please don't die on us, Chris. Please. Kurt, whatever your name is. Don't die on us. Please. I'd prefer you to stay alive, personally. But, ladies and gentlemen, that has been your show. 18 minutes. Wow. Let's just give it out one more time. I'm going to go through the running order. I know not everyone is here. I'm going to go through it anyway. I'm going to give them our appreciation. First of all, let's give it out for our opener, Robert Orty.
Thank you.
Followed by Ayub Tommy.
Woo!
Followed by our joint, everyone's favourite joint smoker. It's Emmanuel Paul. Then give it up for everyone's second favourite poet, Ryan Stannard. And then obviously, let's just give it up for that very, very uncomfortable sketch which that you all had to sit down and watch from the improv group. Yeah, don't clap that. That was very awkward. Can I just clarify? I did have to turn my sound off. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Give it up for Michael, not Bob Monkhouse. And then let's give it up for everyone's favourite poet and Muppet smasher, Kurt Siebelm. I will just say this before we finish the show, Kurt. How's the sex robot?
I haven't worked on it since I've been sick. If I can just get the hand to work, I'll be mostly there.
I'm going to say this, ending the show on this. Poor excuse. Poor fucking excuse. Yeah, actually,
What a
we're
disappointment.
going to stay around for like maybe 5-10 minutes after the show. But ladies and gentlemen, this has been Locked In. We're back here again on Tuesday. I will remind you guys tomorrow night. Kym Nash, Talk Too Much, Stay Too Long. Make sure you're here for that at 7 o'clock. Some of these people here might be on the warm up, so make sure you're here to watch that and find out what it's like growing up, and also how did we get to this position? COVID. That is why. How good timing is that? I say COVID and he starts coughing.
It's perfect.
Pavlovian.
Acting.
Secret
Anyway.
is good timing, isn't it?
But, yeah, make sure you're here. Talk Too Much, Stay Too Long tomorrow night at 7 o'clock UK time, or 2 o'clock EST, or 1 o'clock Central. What? Who the fuck invented time zones? You bastard. You utter bastard. But yeah, also, Saturday, Monkhouse will be doing House Fire, so make sure you're here for that. Will he remember the headliner? Who fucking knows? Probably not.
Who was it? Can't remember.
It was Elazar, you dick.
Oh yeah, he was all right. Yeah, it's quite funny.
Fucking hell.
Do what an animal.
One more round of applause for all our acts. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think he's playing Club Penguin. I'm not too sure. Anyway, Kurt's like, yeah. I've been there. Club Penguin. All right, I'm actually going to finish on this. Club Penguin is a good sorbet between wanks. Some people say the Daily Mail is. I don't know. The Daily Mail's a load of tits and lies. Anyway, guys, we will see you on Saturday, I'll see some of you tomorrow night for Talk Too Much, Stay Too Long. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a